I have kind of a weird way of remembering what semicolons do. I think of them as worm slicers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fishing.
Yeah, maybe for fishing. So you know worms, if you cut them in half, they can grow into two different worms.
Starfish.
Like this guy. Yeah, or starfish. Right, so
Starfish do that?
if an idea is a big slimy worm right here on your guys' desk, I'm sorry.
Was that from Japan? That one?
No, it's not from, it's just a worm. I don't know where it's
The
from.
big one.
There is a big worm. If you cut it to the side, where there's not a complete idea over here, this little part of the worm that I sliced off is just going to die. It can't survive by itself, right? But if you take a semicolon and you slice that worm right down the middle, there is enough worm to survive on this half, and there is enough worm to survive on this half. There's a complete sentence here, and there is a complete sentence there. But they are still the same worm. They're still the same idea. Does that make sense, or does that just complicate things? Okay. That's how I remember it. If it helps you, use it. If it doesn't help you, don't use it. That's fine. I won't be too offended. But worm slicer, you need to slice the worm down the middle so that there's enough to survive on each side. And it has to be all the same word. So the two ideas have to be related. Before we go any further, you will notice that we have a stranger entering the room.
Hello.
This is Professor Mary Richard. She is one of my professors, and she is coming to judge me to see if I can use semicolons correctly. But judges weren't. So, I need you to make me look good. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
We have some.
We have sunglasses in the...
Thank you, Bob. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna do a practice of colons the same way that we're doing a practice of semicolons. Do I need to explain this again, or do you guys know what to do when you see this sentence? We're doing colons. Thank you.
Colons.
She knew why he was worried. His big toe was now the size of a grapefruit.
That's a good bit.
That is that's a large.
It's like a small melon.
I know why he was worried.
Don't put it up yet.
So, A, B, C, or no are your four options. Yeah? A, B, C, no. We haven't used D. 1, 2, 3. What you got? Don't pay attention to your name. Okay. So we're a little bit split, actually. This is exciting. We have some people who answered A, some people who answered no. Can I volunteer to explain your answer? Yes, ma'am.
I said no because it really didn't listen to everything. It's just because of the big toe.
Can you repeat that one more time louder?
It wasn't really a listen to anything. It was just because of the big toe.
Okay, so that's a reason for answering no? Yes, ma'am. Abigail, not Harvey.
If you would do A, I would rather put in a semicolon because it's just another sentence after it instead of, so it's like two different sentences, so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You could do a colon because it's telling you why she's worried.
Yes, last one.
I said no because there isn't really a list. Like we're just saying
That's
it's
true, there isn't.
as big as a grapefruit. Whoa.
So-
If it said it was like red.
So I'm digging the debate. So those are all good answers that demonstrate you know what a colon is, which makes me very happy, especially because she's here. So put the little translation test to it. Does it make sense if in one of those spaces I say, now I'm going to tell you what that is, or now I'm going to tell you why that is, or how that is? What does that make sense? Does it make sense? Where does that make sense?
Why he was worried, and I'm going to tell you why his big toe was,
Wouldn't it be B though?
Talk to me about that, Sarah. What do you think?
Because he's explaining it after.
So she knew why he was worried his big toe. I'm going to tell you why that is. Was now the size of a grapefruit. Yeah, I see it. So remember, the first part of the sentence before the colon has to make sense all by itself. Okay, so she knew why he was worried his big toe. Not totally, doesn't totally make sense by itself. So I'm going to say that yes, we need a colon in A, because she knew why he was worried. I'm going to tell you why that is. Because his big toe was the size of a grapefruit, and that's what I mean. But I can see why some of you were confused. Because yes, this does not introduce a list, because I was trying to trick you with the first one, because I am mean and crotchety. And then also, you could absolutely use a semicolon here. You could probably use a dash here. Like I said, remember, there's almost never one way of doing things. Because they're related ideas and they're both complete sentences, you could totally use a semicolon. Great job, Abigail, not Harley. I appreciate it. Great. Any questions about this one? You all clear on what's going on? So how are we feeling about semicolon? Can I see on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being I don't remember what a semicolon is. 5 means I'm going to use them in everything I ever write from now until the end of 10 is not on the scale.
10 could be
It's
on
1
the
to
scale.
5.
Hey, she raised it!
Wonderful, okay.
Raise
Hands
the
down.
scale!
Yeah, it's like.
I'm very happy to hear that.